All right, welcome back. We begin with our GMC Sierra tweet of the night from Jeremy Frank, who says tonight, and this is interesting, the Astros are the first team in MLB history to throw 2 immaculate innings in the same game. They came against the same 3 Rangers hitters. So that means 9 pitches, 3 outs, all strikeouts. Chris, the odds of that happening once are very, very low. The odds of it happening twice are astronomically that way, and we saw twice tonight that happen. So you never know. Every day there's something new in sports that you don't think you'd ever see.
Astronomically, yes. I see what you did there, Bob. The Astros also have a disproportionate number of these immaculate innings, I believe, relative to other teams.
They do.
I have 2 thoughts. When something like this happens, I have 2 thoughts. One, could you or I step in there, and I think probably what happened is there were some called strikes here. Could you or I and one other person who maybe played baseball in high school step in there and just swing as hard as we could and somehow make contact and maybe foul 2 balls off to get to a 10th pitch? And B, the other thought I have is it sucks for those 3 Rangers hitters, but my God, is major league pitching difficult to hit. I mean, just obscene that would happen twice in one game, and then not only that, to the same 3 guys who probably all deserve the day off tomorrow.
Yeah, they do. I mean, you're right. I mean, you look at the number of strikeouts around the league, or just, and it's not like we have a whole bunch of great pitchers out there who go start to finish 9 innings around the league, but it's still difficult to do, and that's why you see guys struggle.
Well, it's specialists, Bob.
Right.
It's specialists, and you see that. I mean, not to make like a kind of lighthearted thing serious for even 20 seconds, but it's one of my big gripes with baseball. Guys throw the ball harder than ever now, fine, and they're getting more spin on it. But I think what you're seeing is you have so many fresh relievers and pitchers coming in and never really tiring or being forced to battle. They've optimized baseball so much, at least on the pitching end, I think, that it takes the ball out of play way too much. I know this is an old gripe, but I kind of bring that up again.
Yeah. I agree. 6-4 right now. Pirates are winning in the 8th inning. We'll see if they can put that away. They brought David Bednar in the 7th to get out of a jam, which he did. We'll see if that holds up. In the meantime, let's go to the lines. We got Gary in Greensburg. He's our first caller tonight. Gary, how you doing?
How you doing, Bob?
Good.
Chris. Hey, I got a question. I looked on the Steeler website, and training camp this year, they're saying there's no admission charges, that's always been the way. But they say you have to go through Ticketmaster to get tickets to attend it now?
Yeah, that's a new change that you haven't seen. Yes, it's kind of the same thing to getting tickets to a game, but you don't have to pay anything. So, I mean, that's.
I feel like that's one of those calls where people stress about Ticketmaster.
Chris, I don't know if when you go over to the Pirate game sometimes on a busy night, and there are a few of those, but when there are, you see people lined up and don't get into the game until like the 4th inning. But a lot of those are by choice. They stay out and tailgate, but others are trying to figure out how to get their tickets on their phone. It's really funny to see. And some people just never get it, and it takes a long time to do it. It's not that hard, yet if you're not used to doing it, it can become a problem, I guess.
Well, as a child of, what am I, a millennial, I guess Paul Zeiss would use that term derisively to reference me. I get to straddle both eras. I grew up till I was, 12 or 13 without really having the internet in my life, but I am fully smartphone capable, so go me, except I'm worse on TikTok than you. In fact, I can't even sniff the rarefied TikTok air that you inhabit right now.
Well, you just got to go out and get those dance moves going. I can give you a couple lessons here if you want to come down in person to the sports call. We'll get it up. We'll do a TikTok there, a sports call TikTok. You know, Hannah, our producer, knows how to do them, so I'll get her involved too. Let's go to Ed in Kennedy Township. Ed, what's up?
All right, Paul, time to put it on the line here. Win-play show, Rom, McElroy, Thomas. Who do you like?
Rom, McElroy, and who?
Thomas.
Justin Thomas. Okay, if I have to choose between those, I'm going to go Justin Thomas, but I don't like Justin Thomas to win. I told Pony last night that I'm going to go for Keegan Bradley for a lot of reasons, but if I had a second pick, it would be probably Sam Burns because he's playing very well. Who you got?
How about Colin Morikawa? Because hitting fairways and overall accuracy is always at a premium in U.S. Opens, but especially at the Country Club because of those tee shots and just how penalizing missing the fairway can be, even more so than usual at a U.S. Open this year based on the layout I've seen. Morikawa is a scary, accurate iron player. I think he's the best iron player in the world, Bob, and if he has the driver getting him in play, I really like him as a pick. If you want a second pick, I'll do it again, Ryan Fox. I believe he's, what, 250, 300 to 1, something
shot.
like that. Another Ryan Fox pick. Let's go, baby.
Well, I got Keegan Bradley 75 to 1, but he's been playing well this year, so I'm hoping that he, back in his old stomping grounds, could put together a nice tournament. We'll see how that goes. By the way, what's your take on all this controversy about the live stuff? And these guys are all back playing here. I haven't seen any reactions so far that make me think that there's going to be a bunch of booing going on. I think people understand what this decision is. A lot don't agree with it. John Rahm, I thought, laid it out pretty beautifully how he said it. His thing is not about money. He said, I have enough to retire right now. I'm part of his. I want to be part of a tour that plays 4 rounds the way it's been played for 100 years. I want a legacy. I want a history, and this tour offers it to me. That one doesn't, because it is 54 players. Shotgun start 3 rounds.
I mean, I think it's pretty scummy given we know where the money's coming from and who the money's coming from. I think that part of it is.